Hey yo, it's Brian here. Today, talking about the San Francisco 49ers. In this one, giving my final preview for the game against the Green Bay Packers happening tomorrow in San Francisco, Sunday Night Football. Should be an exciting one. I hope you guys are excited. I definitely am. First home game of the season. Hopefully, Niner fans, if you're watching this, if you're going to the game, get loud because it's been a long time since we've seen actual fans in Levi Stadium. Anyways, just going to be going over stuff that they need to do in order to win this game. And to be honest with you, are the Packers great? They're not too bad. They're okay, but the biggest reason is because of Aaron Rodgers. I mean, if Aaron Rodgers wasn't there, then the team wouldn't be great. So you got to give them a lot of credit, give them a lot of respect. They do have some good stuff going around them. You got Aaron Jones. He's a great running back. You also got Devontae Adams, one of the best receivers in the NFL. So, that's stuff that is going to be very key for them to win this game. Can they win this game? Yes, of course, because it's football. Anybody is always given the chance to win a football game and any given Sunday. But the 49ers, I believe they're the better team from looking top to bottom. And this is a quick position edge. If I had to give the edges for the Packers, I'd probably say quarterback and running back, surprisingly, because the 49ers, everybody's pretty much out. The only guys available is, I think, Stanton and who is it? What was the other guy? And Trey Sermon. That's it. Everybody else is out. JaMychal Hasty, Elijah Mitchell, Raheem Mostert. He's out for the year. So that's going to be very important for the 49ers to rush the ball well with those new guys. But at the same time, with the running system that they have, the great offensive line that they have, led by Alex Mack, it's going to do a great job in my opinion. The 49ers defense, I expect them to have a big night against the Packers. I think one of their tackles is going to be out now for this game. I forgot his name in particular, but the 49ers defense, Nick Bosa, D Ford, Eric Armstead, they can get to the quarterback and cause a lot of havoc to Aaron Jones or whoever's the running back for that game. So I expect the defensive line to have a very big game. Like 2019, both of those meetings, let's do it. Also, 49ers offense, if they can run the ball really well, that's going to be a really good sign for them. Jimmy Garoppolo, do I expect him to do too much in this game? Probably not, because they'll run the ball, I think, really effectively. And if not, you can have George Kittle. He had a pretty good game against the Packers twice in 2019. I can't see him having a big game for this one. He hasn't had any big games yet in terms of the receiving game because they've been doing so well. He's been blocking and having a good time at that. It's kind of disappointing because I have been playing fantasy all year and he's on my fantasy team. He hasn't given me a lot of points, but you know what? I'm a team guy. I'd rather have the 49ers win than George Kittle score like 30 points and lose. That would be terrible right there. So there you have it right there. But looking at Deebo Samuel, I mean, I always mention him almost every single video because he's one of my favorite players right now in San Francisco, the big X factor all the time in terms of the 49ers offense. He makes the offense go, and he's a big threat to any defense, whether you're the top or the worst defense. That's how I feel about him. Rushing game, passing game. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he rushes for more than 50 yards in this one and have like 100 plus receiving yards, have a touchdown or two. I hope he does. And every time he's in the game, I haven't had him have a bad game yet in the NFL. I mean, he's been out a few games, and he went out last year against Washington during the middle of the season. But if you look at him play all year long and his whole career being healthy, he's had pretty good games for the most part. And you always got to respect him if you're a defense and take him into account seriously because he can do a lot of work for the 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, I hope to see him play a little bit. I mean, I don't know if he's Jimmy Garoppolo's big cup of tea, but at the same time, if Jimmy could throw the ball a little bit deep, I've seen Jimmy do a great job this year in particular throwing deep balls, then you can use Ayuk to big success. Trey Lance, I could see him playing a little bit in this matchup later on during the middle of the game. We'll see if Kyle Shanahan wants to do that, but I'm pretty sure they will use him in this game because you know what? You got to give your new quarterback some playing time, right? So I'm just liking what I see with the 49ers. The Packers, I mean, Aaron Rodgers, he's like the biggest threat to the team, but defensively, they still have a lot of work to do. Joe Barry hasn't really done the greatest job in terms of the defense. I think this is his first year in Green Bay because Mike Penn was the D coordinator for years now. Then I think he got let go during the offseason recently. So Barry, he is having a lot of work to do, but it hasn't been really great. And the offensive line for the Packers hasn't been great either. So the 49ers, they can really take advantage of that and have a great Sunday night showing, and hopefully they can win by a lot. I'm hoping this is like 2019 where they blew them out of the face of the earth. I mean, I don't see any of these running backs running for 200 plus yards like the NFC Championship game, but I see them running really effectively. So we'll see what happens then. And the 49ers, I expect to win this time. And if they lose, then I'll be pretty sad. And I'm pretty sure all you guys would be sad and pissed off as well. But I'm liking the 49ers chance in this matchup. Actually, a lot of people are picking the Packers to upset the 49ers, and I guess you could say that because they have a lot to fight for in this particular matchup. They'll be extremely motivated, but the 49ers, they'll be motivated as well because they have to catch up with the NFC West. 3 teams in the West are 3-0, or 2-0, I should say. The Rams and the Cardinals. Seattle, they lost the game, but they're still up there in the NFC West race. So winning every game counts, and they have to do as much as they can because it can be really tough. I mean, maybe 2 teams will go to at least 10 wins and they won't even win the division. That's how tough this division will be, and I'm hoping the 49ers, they can come out on top. But it starts this week. It starts every week, whatever they play. So after the Packers game, you got the Seahawks and the Cardinals in a bye week. So that's 2 very tough games right there, divisional matchups. That's going to be very scary right there, but I hope the 49ers can pull it off, and I think they will in a few weeks when they do play these games. So, yep, that's pretty much it, you guys. Pretty quick preview right here against the Packers, and I'm hoping Kyle Shanahan and company, they do a really good job in this matchup. D'Amico Ryans leads this defense really well. Robbie Gould, Mitch Wishnowsky, they can have great performances. Well, to be honest with you, I don't even want to see Mitch Wishnowsky play because I want to see him score touchdowns in it, some field goals, but mostly touchdowns. That would be a good sign right there. That's it, guys. Please let me know any final thoughts for the 49ers and Packers game. Do you have anything else to say? Do you think they're going to win this game, lose this game, all that cool stuff? If you didn't comment before my prediction video, I like what you got to say in the comments below. If you guys like this, please like and subscribe. That's going to help me out a lot. I'll be catching you guys up after the game tomorrow on Sunday. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Enjoyed the game, and I hope to see you guys after when we win the matchup.